just say about man. Come to the dance for where when y'all. Sam Shana boom the beats. Bones and wine. You fig me in the club and the dance. You know. Dance slow, waiting for this booby, let me show you how we do it. Bounce to the groove, feel the power as you move. Electric energy at boom like landing. Nigga, fire, higher, power. Original sound, set the place on fire. I make a crowd of my made a yard go higher. I'm pounding the flesh, plug it in, feel me in. Come to the dance while you feel make it clap and dance. We bring the fire to the dance crew. Just hang on tight as you move me now. Light it up and feel you. Feel the energy as you see. We bring the fire to the dance crew. Just hang on tight as you move me now. Light it up and feel you. Feel the energy as you see. Ah, yeah, yeah. Ah. Come on. Hello world, my name is Sam. Most of you guys know me already, and you know what I'm about. For the sake of a few that do not know me, I'm a singer, songwriter, choreographer, and performing artist. I'm here to actually announce the coming out of my album. Very soon it will be in stores, online for your grabbing. Just make sure you grab a copy. A great sound to me is one that completely embraces you, takes you into a different place in your life where you begin to look at life differently and you have a clear perspective on life. And when the song ends or when the sound is done with you, you begin to have hope and you're ready to face the world with a new light and a gleam of hope. That's what a great sound will always do. And I'm here to bring that to you. Think about the Lord. When I was a kid, my dad used to have an acoustic guitar, and most of the evenings would sit around the table, would play away on that guitar, my mom singing, and I used to love that and admire that very much. My dad gave the guitar to me and bought a new one, so I would get the guitar, find a cool spot. We used to live by the stream, so I would go on the tree by the stream and strum away. Our town is one place that is mountainous, so I would sometimes go to these beautiful rocky places where I would sit there and write something, create my music, play on that guitar for hours and hours. Until the guitar became like a part of me. This album, in almost all the songs, you hear the guitar is very dominant. And then I love the piano very much, it's dominant as well. And then for the best sounds, I have nice sweet strings. And then I use the tremolo and other sharp strings to define the image of the song. And then just to add a flair and color, in some songs, a number of songs I've added a violin, a sax, or in others, added a cello or something. For me, the most fun that I got is when I create music, and the most relaxing times when I'm with my kids watching cartoons or just hanging. It was the most relaxing time that I'll ever appreciate in my life. My other two kids are around they're on holiday, they closed up for schools. So they were probably going to be here, but they're off somewhere. Right now, I'm with this homie, it's my kid. We get to hang for a little bit. That's how I get my relaxation. I mostly watch cartoon together. My kid is only 4 years old. You'll be shocked what he can do on the tablet. You'll be shocked what he can do on the tablet, on the PC. He's able to unplug all the cables. I love it when I get to see people are happy, and you know, almost everybody's hurting. The world at large is hurting. We are here to make it easy for them. Probably through music, through the different works of charity, through the different works of giving, and it all starts with when you discover what you're here to do, and that you're not here on earth, on this planet, for you alone, but for a service to the nation at large.
So tambe we hey. So tambe mashaku wezo So tambe aya mashaku wezo So tambe Africa mashaku wezo So tambe twaleta mashaku wezo waya So tambe waya mashaku wezo So tambe mashaku wezo So tambe yeah mashaku wezo So tambe mashaku wezo So tambe African vibe Aleta leo malimba kuchokela kwetu ku Africa And the world showing us yeah
So growing up, somehow this flower needs to grow out and up to be a flower against all. That's the definition of my music. It's not easy. And you wouldn't find hosts like, hey nigga, what's up nigga, or probably dissing people. I wouldn't do none of that, because I mean that wasn't just my word. Everything about me was, how do I survive another day? Most in life we struggle because our dream has to be stronger, or maybe our goals have to be more defined. We go through a lot of struggle in life because of somebody out there who is growing up without a father, without any help, without anything at all. So whenever you are blessed to have something in your arms, it's just humane. To always remember there's some kid out there who is struggling against the whole world, and this kid is just alone. In my case, Africa is actually one place that is, you know, hard to get your vision and your dream up on the feet and start running with it. It's really hard. When you go to other parts of the world, even a single little teeny phone will produce a good video. A kid with a laptop will probably do a nice job, because there are these gadgets built into it, like beautiful, you know, inbuilt graphics cards, the amazing sound cards, the cooling system in the whole computer is just great and awesome. But in my world, there's something else. You need to always chase around for somebody who would have a camera, fish around for a bag around. Once you get it, the next time you need to really look for location. And it's really hard. I guess in some parts of the world, it becomes, no, if you struggle for a long time, it just becomes a part of the way of life. That's how you grow up. For me, I mostly grew up very lonely, and the music would keep me company all the time. And mostly these computers would keep me company. And I can pretty much do anything on the computer, from animations, graphics, videos, music, create softwares, write code. I can pretty much do anything, and I can fix anything from capacitors, just name them, ICs, just name them, fixing, what, dismantling. Most of my computers are Crons, where I get components, fix them up, then I get the computer running. It's always like that. If I get a project that I'm working on and something is not coming out right, if it takes me the whole year working on one single note, I'll do that until I get the feeling that I had initially when working on the song. When you're a producer, the song becomes your master. You just need to serve it according to the way the song is. So I try to obey what comes into me and then try to bring it out the way it is, the way it comes. So I don't ruin the mood and the feel and the color to the art that I'm doing. Nearly every work that is in there, from production to guitars, pianos, it's just me. There are only two beautiful guys that I would call in to come and help. One amazing friend that I have is Wisdom Wise. He has his own equipment at home, really loves music. He's one homie we've been working together on a couple of tracks, and the other one is Gideon. He helped me out as well in a number of tracks here and there. But whatever you hear in the album, it's just me, from the production, engineering, coming to the vocals, the lead vocals, back vocals, the rap, raga. So you look at the intermingling and weaving of voices, instruments, and all that coming together and creating this beautiful work of art. So I love it very much. I love it again. Music to me is royalty, is noble. I consider it a language of the gods, because music is universal. Music is one culture that cuts across every kind of boundary, language. You get to a place where you don't understand the language, but you understand the music. That's how unique music is. Sometimes we lean towards genres, styles, and the types of music that we do. But for me, I've brought different kinds of sounds together. I'll have a hip hop drum, and then I love guitar very much, guitar and piano. So guitar and piano will be dominant, but just to give the warmth and color to the whole artwork, I'll lay the strings. Those will be warm, nice strings. Then on top of that, I'll put a violin and sharp strings like a tremolo, and maybe two more strings. So when the sound comes together, you stop just listening to it. Something happens to you. It will carry you away and take you into another place where you begin to have experiences. So that's how That's how I've tried to weave these sounds. And you know, I've taken a lot of time, and it's been years and years. This is actually my first album after, you know, after a long time of weaving and waiting and working, and finally the job is done. So guys, I'm doing this for you. I just want to tell you that I, Sam, love you very much. All around the world, the album is coming. I'm looking at you. One single track, the 3 or 4 minutes of that single track will speak to you, and you look at life differently, guaranteed. In My Dreams is one track that actually came to me when my kids were taken away. Those were saddest times, very dark. When they came back, I later had to do a track for those of you whose children are gotten, or probably something sad has happened. That song is meant to give you hope and tell you things will be okay tomorrow. The national anthem is the first track in the album, Great. I wanted to talk about the ills and struggles that the Greats went through. Right now in our age and time, the greatest freedom that one can have is the one for self. If you are free financially, mentally, physically, that's a freedom that we fight for on a daily basis. So freedom is an ongoing thing, individually or as a nation or as the world. We'll always stand together and fight for freedom. I love you all, wherever you are.
They did take you away from me. It was against my will. Everything was happening so fast. The next moment you are gone. Now I look at your drawings in your room, baby. Yes, why did it have to be this way? It ain't right.
In my dreams, we always together. In my dreams,
in my dreams,
in my dreams,
in your dreams, yeah.
we always together. In my dreams,
I ain't living, you know, no.
Aya, warm tears. Give it up.
In my dreams,
in my dreams,
in my dreams as
we
well.
always together. In my dreams.
We are one. We are one.